A fire sends a man to the hospital and almost spreads to a second home.
Still a few scattered showers and thunderstorms showing up on Live First Alert. Defender will track those and talk about a weekend that continues to look half and half just ahead.
Then we catch up with former UK star Karl Anthony Towns, who's getting ready for the NBA draft. Find out what he'll miss most about his time at Kentucky.
Tracking, alerting, protecting. WKYT News starts now with breaking news.
Eastern Kentucky University has suspended 2 football players involved in a bar fight with several UK football players. The fight happened back in January in Richmond. WKYT's Monique Blair is at the live desk with the breaking details. Monique.
Jennifer, this statement from EKU was just released a little more than an hour ago. The school stating it has suspended the players involved in a bar fight at Jersey's on January 25th. This comes just 3 days after the video of exactly what happened that night was released to the public. EKU says, quote, "We hold all of our EKU students to very high standards, and those who violate these codes of conduct are held accountable," end quote. And then it goes on to say, quote, "Given the actions of these student athletes, these players have been suspended from the EKU football roster. Their future at the university will be determined pending the decision by personnel within our Office of Student Rights and Responsibilities. This type of behavior will not be tolerated," end quote. According to a police report also just made public 3 days ago, EKU defensive lineman Colton Scurry was the primary aggressor in the fight at Jersey's. EKU will not name the players nor comment on how many students are suspended, but we can tell you in just the past couple of hours, Colton Scurry and Patrick Graffrey have been removed from the online EKU football roster. Now, I also reached out to UK to see if the players who were involved in that same fight are facing disciplinary action, but officials at UK tell me they do not comment on disciplinary actions that involve students. At the live desk, Monique Blair, WKYT.
You can read the entire official statement from EKU on our website, WKYT.com. We are getting a break from the rain right now in Lexington, but there are scattered storms across the region, and we're in for more changes tomorrow. Chief Meteorologist Chris Bailey is tracking the rain on First Alert Defender, and Chris, we're actually seeing a little sunshine in Lexington right now.
Yeah, that's a long time coming. The sunshine with some tropical clouds out there making for a very cool live cam as of now as we look out across Hamburg Pavilion. Traffic looks like slowing down here in front of the station on Winchester Road. That is outbound traffic. Looking at those clouds, though, very cool, almost tropical look to them. Temperatures with a little sun closing in on 70, 69 degrees now. But anytime you're talking about a temperature near 70 and your humidity is 70%, that is the tropical feel. Winds are coming at us from the south. 69 Lexington, we are into the low 70s with a little more sunshine. Into Frankfort, notice how Somerset is cooler. Why? Well, it's raining in Somerset and into parts of Pulaski County. Live First Alert Defender tracking a round of decaying showers and thunderstorms here across sections of Somerset over toward Mount Victory, Corbin, London, Whitley City, Williamsburg. A few of those may try to work in over the next hour and change. Some sprinkles, southeastern parts of Jackson County into Lee and Owsley counties. Rest of the area, though, in pretty good shape. Though a little line of some showers and storms may try to come calling as we go deeper into the evening. You see the holes that are developing in the clouds across parts of central Kentucky. That's a good thing. Mention those storms out to the west. Those, Jennifer, will try to hold together, at least in scattered fashion. Latter part of the evening, we'll track those and your weekend forecast when I come back here in less than 15 minutes.
A fire near the University of Kentucky campus sent one person to the hospital this morning. Dozens of Lexington firefighters were called in to fight the fire that started around 9:30 this morning on East Maxwell near Transylvania Park. A man was burned in the fire that nearly spread to a second building. WKYT's Victor Puente has the latest in our top story at 4.
This fire sent one man to the hospital. Neighbors say if it hadn't been for a couple of good Samaritans, it could have been much worse. Flames were first seen coming from this home around 9:30. Workers at a neighboring flower shop say they saw the fire and called 911. People living next to the home say a couple of men were knocking on all the windows and doors, making sure everyone got out. A man living in the apartment where the fire was believed to have started was taken to the hospital with burns. Firefighters say the older construction of the home added to the difficulty of fighting the fire because of all the areas the fire had to travel. The people living in the apartments next door watched as firefighters worked to keep it from spreading to their home. They say they saw that injured man before he was taken to the hospital.
There was a man that came, he was shirtless, he was covered in ashes, kind of looked a little dazed and confused, and next thing we know, he was taken away to the hospital.
Firefighters tell me the landlord has their own handyman coming out here to board up the windows and doors that were damaged. They say once he gets here, they'll leave the property. In Lexington, Victor Puente, WKYT.
The man's name and condition have not been released. Investigators say the fire was accidental, but they're still investigating the exact cause. This is opening day for the Lexington Legends, and baseball fans and the Big Blue Nation will see a familiar face. Former UK basketball star Willie Cauley-Stein will throw out the first pitch at Whitaker Bank Ballpark. Gates open at 5, and Willie Cauley-Stein will sign autographs beginning at 5:45. The game against West Virginia Power starts at 7:05. This is the 15th season for the Lexington Legends. And while Willie Cauley-Stein is at the Legends game, some of his former teammates are hitting the road at autograph signings. Karl Anthony Towns will be in Hazard tomorrow and Pikeville Saturday for Hillbilly Days. He's enjoying the chance to get out and meet Kentucky fans and says he's grateful for all their support.
Not many times in your life you'll have a fan support like we had in Big Blue Nation, and you know, even in NBA, I think that's the biggest thing, that no matter where you go, collegiate, professional, there will never be another Big Blue Nation. It can never be duplicated nor replicated.
Towns says he's working out every day at UK and would love to be the top pick in the NBA draft. Rob Bromley has more with Karl Anthony Towns coming up on WKYT News at 5:30. We're working on a number of other stories for WKYT starting at 4:30. Sam Dick joins us from the newsroom with a look at some of the news in progress. Good afternoon, Sam.
Good afternoon, Jennifer. We're learning more this afternoon about a school lockdown in Whitley County. School officials say that statements were made in an online chat room about a person on the Whitley County Central campus with a gun. The schools went into lockdown while the sheriff's office searched the middle and high school. They did not find a gun. School officials say they traced the threat to a computer at Whitley County Middle School and identified a student responsible for that post. The sheriff said a second person, a 19-year-old, has also been arrested. The latest on the investigation coming up on WKYT News at 5 o'clock. A man admitted he killed his girlfriend and tried to hide her body. Johnny Hendricks pled guilty to murder and evidence tampering the death of Monica Wells in Pulaski County last October. Police say that Hendricks beat Wells in front of her 8-year-old son and then put her body in a sinkhole. He'll be sentenced next month. You'll hear from the victim's father coming up on WKYT News at 4:30. The dog flu outbreak in the Midwest is growing. Officials now say at least 1,000 cases of H3N2 have been reported in Illinois, Wisconsin, Ohio, and Indiana. So far, at least 6 dogs have died. The new flu strain is usually found in Asia and has never been seen in the U.S. It is highly contagious, and it can even be passed on to cats. We talked to a vet here in Kentucky who says that pet owners in the bluegrass should not be worried about the dog flu. Coming up on WKYT News at 5:30, you'll hear suggestions on what to do if you'll be traveling with your pet. That's a look at some of the news in progress. Jennifer, back to you.
Thanks, Sam. If you're getting extra cash in the form of a tax refund, we'll have smart ways to spend it coming up in WKYT Money Watch. And Lex Tran is looking at raising rates for the first time in more than a decade. Find out by how much ahead on WKYT News at 4.